so back in the film wagon, Ryan. I'm on the wagon. It feels really good.
Good.
I'm very excited.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna watch the shorts tonight. Those right over there.
You're gonna watch those shorts.
I'm gonna watch those shorts. Hey, yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. But seriously, if you know any films that involve satanic rituals of any kind, please tell me what they are. I'd like to add them to a list.
Don't let that overwhelm you. Making lists of movies with particular features.
Oh, I don't typically do lists like that.
Okay.
Even on Rate Your Music, just because it is very stressful. I usually just...
all I know is that I've seen your Spotify playlists.
Oh, my Spotify playlists are usually just... I just toss albums that I like in them.
Okay.
I don't typically do that sort of thing.
All I know is that your list of Spotify playlists has playlists that seem to be only in there to provide separators in your list of lists.
Yes, it's by it's by genre.
Fucking crazy.
Well, it's not that weird. It's
not that.
Well, like, I mean, there's one for like rock music, and I want to separate my country from my bluegrass from my like rockabilly. You know what I mean?
I think you should post a screenshot of your Spotify list.
Honestly,
it's honestly a work of wonder. Like
I haven't even been using it, honestly. Since I've been using Rate Your Music more, I do complete...
that's true, yeah, that does make sense.
I just list everything that I've been listening to, and that way I get the nice aesthetic value of having the art included, because Spotify took it away, and they took away my beautiful Blue Note app, so you can't get... They have like
they took away all the apps.
I know, it was so sad. You can get the Blue Note app was the coolest though. It was like the entire Blue Note catalog or most of it, and it listed everything by album and year, and you could look up albums and see all of the players on that particular album, click to them, and see any other Blue Note albums that they were on. Like, it was really cool, and it had full reviews from AllMusic. And they took it away. You can get it on like iPhone or iPad, but I don't have that. I don't want that.
Don't you?
I wanted the app that I had before. Why you take away from me?
If you just said, I think it would be...
I think.
It'd be good.
Nope.
I love my I things.
I mean, I've just never had one. I feel like that's like the thing. Because I'm a crotchety like old woman, I also got really mad whenever I tried to use a Mac, because I'm like, why can't you just put two buttons on your damn mouse?
I would never in my life voluntarily purchase for myself a Mac computer.
What do you think is the real reason behind the one mouse button?
Just
like
obstinacy,
right? It has to be. Like,
yeah, like it just doesn't make sense. No, I would not use those machines, but
the quote unquote those machines.
Their portable devices
we shall not speak their name.
Are just better. And you can ask Tracy. Tracy used to have Android.
Oh, does she have an iPhone now?
She got an iPhone 6, and she's like, I would not go back. This is just way better.
Interesting.
It is. Like, I truly do think it is just a better mobile platform.
I do like my Druid, though.
Mm-hmm. And part of it, too, is that, like, people tend to develop apps for Apple stuff first.
Yeah, they absolutely do.
And sometimes they just don't ever make it for Android.
Like the Blue Note app.
Like the Blue Note app, or like
Fallout Shelter was delayed.
Fallout Shelter was delayed. Magic was not going to be on Android for a while, and then like there was enough complaining that they decided to do it. Yeah, like you just...
I can't do it now.
You give yourself second fiddle by not having Apple stuff.
Me and my second fiddle.
And now all the phone companies are doing leasing on the phones.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're all switching to this lease system. So instead of like getting a phone upgrade after 2 years, you just like pay a monthly payment on your phone for 18 months and then trade it in for the next thing.
That's pretty cool. I think the way mine's like, this is really boring, but I think the way mine is like finance, I can do that too.
Oh really? So you were probably an early adopter on that kind of plan.
I think so. Yeah.
That should also make it possible for you to switch if you ever chose to. And it could be like a 18-month flirtation with Apple, and then if you hate it,
just like it's violent interest, like a tropical storm. That was the of seduction.
Tropical storm Fiona. Fiona.
Tropical. Oh, I was gonna go. I thought I was one of the more obvious tropical storm Siri.
Oh, That is, yeah. That
I
works
am
better.
in love with you.
Your joke is better.
I like Fiona though. That was a little bit.
It was a little bit more reach.
You dug deep. Ryan, did you? I'm gonna shatter a myth that you've likely held for a really long time.
Okay.
Okay. What do you imagine when you think of what's in an apple?
What do I?
You probably are thinking, obviously there's a worm in there. That's why I don't eat them. Well, I just.
How did you know?
It's not just you. Surprisingly, you probably haven't told anybody out of shame.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to admit.
I'm just terrified of biting into a living worm.
No, but here's the thing: no one wants to talk about the worm, right? They just try and eat around it.
Much less do the worm.
That's true. They would rather do the worm than take that. Nobody wants to take that first bite into the apple, right? But I've got something to tell you that might change your mind. Did you know that the worm does not live in there?
Where does the worm live? If not in the apple, then where?
Ryan, I have news for you.
Huh?
He lives in the ground.
What?
No, hold on, follow me. I'm going to explain this. That might seem weird to you,
that
right?
That does sound weird.
You're like, what? In the ground? That's not even apple-shaped. Is that what you're
yeah.
thinking?
I mean, maybe in a larger context it is, but certainly not in the
No.
environment in which...
You just hit on something, actually.
Oh, okay.
Did you notice that the Earth is shaped like an apple?
Sorta.
Did you know that it's shaped exactly like an apple? That's why the Great Tower at the pole...
The Great Tower?
The Great Tower at the North Pole that reaches into space.
We have one of those?
Fundamental entomology, Ryan.
Again, you can't use entomology as a substitute for all science. Is it a tower made of bees? I don't know about what you're saying.
But it reaches into space because... Do you know what that is?
What is it?
It's the umbilical cord.
Oh, gross.
From when the sun gave birth to us. And by us, I mean the Earth.
Oh, okay.
And the worms...
I thought you were telling me that we were all star children.
Well, the Earth is a star child.
Okay.
That's why you may have heard that book, the Bible.
I've heard of it. I've heard it mentioned.
Whenever it mentions the sun, it's referring to the celestial body, the sun, who gave birth about anywhere between 6 to 20 times.
The Duggars.
And that's why we have so many planets.
Planets.
That's why we have so many plantains.
Oh.
I think I cleared that up for you.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. We ordered...
Hey!
Oh, okay.
It's Cybotron.
This is a fight item.
But I want to know what you ordered. Oh, you think we have to fight this Joker?
I think to, like, earn its...
Wait, do you think he's a Joker? He's a smoker? He's a midnight toker?
Anyway.
Who dares wake me from my peaceful slumber?
Oh, man.
I was totally right.
Odin! Oh, my goodness. That's not what I was... Wow.
You know what?
Odin looks really cool.
Odin totally looks like Odin in 13.
I was just gonna... Yeah, I was just thinking that. He really does.
Wow. Holy shit.
They, maybe did a total design callback.
Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. Okay.
He looks really cool.
Summon against the summon.
Does he have righteous horns?
Try meeting him, I guess.
Antlers, perhaps?
It's not a dragon. I don't
In
think
like a cracked scimitar?
Yeah.
In a royal robe? Oh, Odin is cool.
Odin is super cool.
Ryan, you know what they say when they're like, stop.
Adam Edge.
Whoa! Oh! The coolest name for a move.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Does that mean he's splitting atoms at you think? It's an atomic power?
Or like his sword is so sharp that it's a single Adam Edge.
Oh, whoa.
That'd
the sharpness of his blade.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
The cracks belie such as sword status.
Yeah.
But
it does mean that every time he slices anything, like, his blade is worn down like a billion trillion
maybe that's
times.
what's happened. Maybe he just calls it Adam now. Kick Odin right in the face. You think they know each other?
Like, hey man, we're on the same side.
What has it been? several millennia. I got lost, said Odin. I got lost.
Anyway, what they say to you, Ryan, when they tell you to stop bothering this man, they say, stop goading Odin. You know what they say when he arrives somewhere? Oh, Odin just rode in.
Odin just rode. Gross.
You know what they say when he boasts?
What?
That's Odin Gloden. Gloden.
Gloated.
Gloden.
Jeez. Hey,
we pummeled him right in the patootie.
We pummeled his patootie, you're right. Victory. So I guess that means we get to summon Odin now.
I think we do, and we took all of his money.
We took his lunch money.
Light warriors, you
are
worthy.
Obtained Odin.
Oh, neat. Sick. Nice. That guy over there has no idea what just transpired in the room right behind him.
Epic shit happening behind him. He has no clue. Alright,
where's Odin?
Wait, what? Where is it? Oh, that's like way over here in my inventory?
Oh,
sure, why not?
Give it to Tony.
Alright, so how many casts does he have?
Oh, you have
He has
two. Two
Okay.
Odins.
So
maybe he's the least strongest.
So
one.
if we get Bahamut and Leviathan, you won't
You
even
think
be able
that's
to
it?
cast it yet.
Why is that? Oh, no, you're right.
He doesn't have spell
Maybe we're not
slots.
ready to fight him yet.
Okay, but we are ready for Odin, so that's...
We're ready for Odin. Maybe, Ryan, we could go back to the surface.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Did you get any otter heads?
No, but I might have exit.
Why would we have it?
Why would I have that?
Why would we do that, Ryan?
Fuck me. Why am I so fucking dumb all the fucking time? Do I really do... I don't have it on anyone, huh?
Why did we never get exit? What's wrong with us? Just blind ourselves and wait for death.
Yeah, go blind. Wait for death.
Odin, can you take us out? Can you ride us on your big horse? Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Oh no, we weren't ready for that.
I didn't heal.
Do Odin.
And it's a back attack, and it's an
Oh,
Ouroboros.
but Ryan, there's something wrong with that Ouroboros. It got all split up from itself.
No, yeah, it's not biting its tail quite properly.
Hey, Ouroboros. Maybe it's mad that we caught it and not biting its own tail.
Yeah.
It's like, look,
I know I'm supposed to.
I get a little, tired. I'll bite my own bottom. You know.
What would you call a bottom feeder?
Beautiful. Oh, we did it. We kicked him right in the cactus.
Kicked him in the cactus. So we got another elixir, so that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're gonna use it. Probably in the final dungeon.
Oh.
But hey,
Boom.
we'll be ready. Hopefully not. Every box has a fight. Oh. No.
Oh, look, it does.
Ion.
Oh yeah. Why?
Oh, it's just like what's his name?
Ion. Snake. Friend.
Snake.
Snake. Who was that? Who was that? Who was that
shit,
gentleman?
I don't
right?
remember his name.
Keanu.
Gondor.
Gondolin.
No, wait, no.
The fall of
This is all Lord of the Rings.
Minus Morgul. Mine is Tirith.
Elixir. I mean, these items are good. I just
Oh,
want to
it's
make
just
these...
another Ouroboros.
I don't want to do these fights anymore.
Ryan. Big snake. Little snake. What's the difference? I think this Ouroboros is just a snake that got loose from Eon.
Yeah.
I'm assuming his name is actually Ian, and he just changed it because he wanted an edgier pronunciation.
Yeah. Ion.
My name is Eon. That's not how you spell it, Ian. My name's Ian.
My name is...
It's just a box full of Ians.
Ion.
Ian. Ion.
You may call me Ion.
I own a snake. I own no clothes. I own red yellow body paint. My name is Young, and I'm here to stay. in this box each and every day.
So I really feel like I jinxed myself on this.
For what? Why?
Because I said I hope not all the chests had monsters, and so far every chest.
I think it's just a row of Ouroboroses.
Ouroboroses and a row of ions.
A roar of Ouroboroses. And a line of ions. Hey yo, that's what we are doing right now. You know what I could go for so good?
What could you go for so good?
3. I was gonna say 3 milk cheeses. And that's not.
I don't know what that product is when you say
I meant
milk
grilled
cheeses.
cheese.
Oh,
not a milk cheese. Though we could.
I make a killer grilled cheese. If you ever want to break vegan for some cheese.
Oh, I would. You could do it with vegan cheese.
It wouldn't be as bad.
We've had them and they are amazing.
Also, my recipe requires butter.
Veggie butter, right? I like to mispronounce veggie because somebody called me a veggie.
Whoa! Hang on.
He snapped you with a snook, right?
Oh, I need to summon Odin at some point. I'll do that later.
Snook, snoot, snout, snake.
Bless you.
You're very welcome. Do you like my abstract commentary?
I do.
Snake
Great.
snout. Snoot, snoop, snoop. Snoops on me, snoops on you. Everyone's not free because of the
Snoop?
watching man.
Whoa, okay. I wasn't ready for that.
See, it took you in an unexpected direction. Did you feel like you went on a journey?
Yeah, definitely.
Where did you end up?
Here, let's try out Odin.
It's different for everyone.
Let's just see what's up.
Odin, he just wants his horse, cause he's at home.
I think part of what got me confused about Exit was that I made sure that I had life,
Ooh.
which was really important, but Exit is also
That makes
important.
definito sense. Oh, he looks even cooler. His colors changed
Yeah,
for
his
his
colors
summon.
changed. He sword cut.
Neat. That's he doesn't want to give us the Adam Edge. That's fine. You know, whatever.
We have to earn that.
Whatever. Maybe.
Alright.
Okay, more of those snakes, Ryan.
Yeah, more of these. We're gonna. I mean, this treasure is just invaluable. Like,
I just want the snakes.
you want the snakes?
I
Why?
want them
Ew.
to get in my lungs and live there with me and breathe my air. You know?
I'm gonna throw up.
I just want to share, Ryan. Have you heard of snaring?
No.
It's where you share with the snake in need.
You know what I realized on
Comes
our
up in your guts.
little break?
Yeah, what'd you realize?
I realized that this is gonna solve some of our money problems.
Oh, why is that?
Because we're getting a lot of money from
Oh.
all this fight.
That's a really good point. Because now we can go. Wait. Oh wait. What do you expect is in the cave for the Dark Knight town? Because I
The
realized
Mystic Knight.
yeah. Dorksword.
Farkabart.
Farkabart. Yeah. What do you think's going on there?
I think it's gonna have like just like a big cake. And the reason you need to have these katanas is because you need to cut the perfect slice.
We should just have Odin do it.
I agree. He has the Adam Edge.
He does. Maybe he's not all that he's cracked.
Maybe he's not all cracked.
You know, maybe he's got a problem
Now I want eggs.
called my sword. Had a bad day and not really into cutting right now. Do you imagine that that's so?
I didn't imagine it before, but now that you say it, I suppose I could imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Another thing I've been watching lately,
Oh, play it on me, please.
Chef's Table
Oh.
on Netflix. Is very interesting. Very interesting show.
Explain.
It's an hour-long show where Netflix talks to, like, documentary style, some of the best chefs in the world, and just about like who they are and their restaurant and how they approach food. And it's really interesting. The first episode was about this Italian chef who runs like a Michelin 3-star like fancy pants restaurant, and like how he sort of introduced gastronomic cooking to Italy in an area where it was all like, you know, traditional Italian or get the fuck out sort of attitude, and he did really well, and you know, it was really cool. It was just interesting.
That's really neat.
And how he like saved the Parmesan business in Italy.
Really?
Because there was some, think it was like an earthquake or something, and it like destroyed a Parmesan warehouse, and they had to basically sell all the Parmesan immediately because all these huge wheels of Parmesan had fallen down to the floor and cracked open, and so they weren't aging anymore.
What?
Yeah, and so like he created the recipe for a Parmesan risotto that ended up being used in like every high-end restaurant all over the world, and basically single-handedly saved that company from going out of business, from losing all their Parmesan. It was just like, I don't know, it's just...
That's really fascinating.
Really interesting stories in that show.
Yeah.
So check it out. If you have Netflix, just watch it. If you don't have Netflix, maybe just get Netflix and don't be a schmuck. How about that?
Maybe get Netflix and don't be a schmuck.
That's my advice to you.
Tagline.
What is it? $8? $9? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I've been paying for it for so many years, I don't even remember.
I know.
I've been paying for it since Netflix had a DVD service that they talked about. I got petrified.
Oh, I canceled it recently, but I've done the DVD.
Yeah, that meant more to you than it ever did to me, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to be able to get things that just would probably never show up on streaming, but I think in some cases they probably are not super committed to getting all the discs back, or like you might have like 1 or 2 copies, and if they just sit at someone's house, like they might be sitting at mine, for months. I fed directly into that system. Did I tell? I think I started telling you about Movie, but that website curates a list of 30 movies, and they add a new one and remove one each day, so it's like a rotating like cinema selection. But it's like world film, like from literally all over the world, from like classic silence to contemporary film. It's pretty cool. Some of the like kind of that slow stuff that I was talking about, way back in the Dragon Warrior days.
Oh yeah.
They're doing some of that stuff right now. I just watched Tropical Malady.
Is it Taiwanese?
Some of it was Goodbye Dragon Inn was Taiwanese.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
I'm glad.
And actually, that's great. Actually, great segue, because they're doing a series on that director right now.
Oh, really?
Tsai Ming Liang. And they have 2 of his up right now, and they just did some for Wira Sepakul. Who did Uncle Bonme, who can recall his past lives, which I loved.
Oh,
and I just
right.
watched Tropical Malady, which was almost, I'm not even sure I might even like it better. But it's only up for a couple more days.
So go get it.
But if somebody wants a free month, I can give that to you.
Hey, do that. Just PM, now that Claire has PMs and platinum and everything. Pummer.
I owe people PMs.
Yeah.
I don't not love you. I'm just really bad at correspondence. But I can give you that access. NP problem. No Puck and problem. You know how often Puck causes problems. Puck and his friend Will of the Wisp. Those assholes, right?
I don't even know what this is.
You get in the swamp with them, and what do they do, Ryan? Lead you into bog holes. And you know what happens there? The kelpies munch you. And then, if you manage to get out, you're on the moor. And what's out there but the Hound of the Baskervilles? And there's no Sherlock Holmes coming to get you. If you're lucky, you might get turned into a werewolf and live for a while. But then you're just going to get shot dead on the streets of London. Everybody knows that. See apparitions of your dead friends.
No life for anyone.
A werewolf's life is no one's life. Oh, I just upset a lot of werewolf activists. Actually, I'm a werewolf activist. Both. Both a werewolf and an activist, and a werewolf activist. That's 3.
Whoa, okay. So you have all kinds of designations. When you think about it, about how many labels that you could apply to yourself at any given time, it's crazy.
There's lots of labels.
Like the Venn diagram of humanity is fucking bonkers.
It is.
And like polydimensional.
Yeah, and one of those dimensions has to be time. Because of the fluid nature of identity.
Oh, that was the one we watched, Interstellar.
Oh, really? I have not seen it yet. I'm glad that
like
keyed it for you. Is it good?
I think a lot of people don't like it and really are not into a movie that is as timey-wimey as that movie is. And it's super timey-wimey, but it's great. It's also insanely fucking long.
Who's the director?
I don't remember.
Is it Christopher Nolan?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was trying to
You
remember.
nailed it exactly.
I have not seen that yet. Is it on Netflix or something? Or did you
No,
go see it?
we have the Blu-ray.
Oh, neat. Okay.
What do we want to do next? Like,
Well,
just for next time, because I know we gotta stop.
We
but,
gotta park our butts and
what-
eat our beers.
What are we gonna do?
Parker Brothers.
I want people to know that we're not gonna forget. So,
No, we're not
what
gonna
we've
forget.
done, we've gotten the Invincible.
We did.
We need to go to the Cave of Shadows, but first we need to get our Mystic Knight on. Now that we have the money, yeah. So we're gonna go to Falgabard next time. Equip up a Mystic Knight or 2 or 4.
Headed to the Cave of Shadows.
And go into the Falgabard cave
and
first.
Then at that point, we have the option of using the fangs or going to get our summon monsters.
Yeah, and it sounds like this guide is actually saying to go get Leviathan and Bahamut before going to the Cave of Shadows.
Because that sounds like it's the Cave of Shadows leading us into the final dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean...
The Cave of Shadows...
The Fang Cave?
Cave of Shadows gives us that Fang of Earth,
Fang
and then we'll
of-
use the fangs on those ancient statues and go to something else.
Ancient statue.
So,
Okay.
that's the plan.
Well, that sounds super swell.
And we're going to be recording again in a few days.
We'll be partying every day until then. We'll try not to be too much in debt for all the hotel rooms we destroy and all the burritos that we eat and the schlitz that we schlitz away.
All the schlitz that we schlitz. Alright,
Anyway,
thank you for watching.
thanks for listening.
We've probably had 1,000 episode introductions in the last few days, but hey.
Welcome
this
back
is-
to 25
this
years
is the
of
only,
Final
Nope,
Fantasy.
this is the only goodbye you'll get from like 2 weeks.
Goodbye from 25 years of Final Fantasy. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
With
Bye.
hugs and smooches.
Hugs and smooches and loves and
On the 8th one.
the 4th one.
Hugs and smooches and love and guns.
Love and guns.
Classic American values.
Goodbye.
Bye.